The internet was buzzing. Donald Trump, the former president, sat down with Joe Rogan. Rogan is known for his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. This is a huge deal. Their conversation lasted for 3 hours. It covered many topics. This interview is important. It shows how media is changing. The interview quickly went viral. People were talking about it everywhere. News outlets couldn't ignore it. Social media was flooded with opinions. This wasn't just an interview, it was a cultural moment. The length of the interview added to the intrigue. 3 hours is a long time to hold an audience's attention, but Trump and Rogan managed to do just that. They kept people engaged, proving the power of their dynamic. This event highlighted the power of podcasts. They are a new way to reach people. Traditional media is losing its grip. People like Rogan have a huge influence. This interview proves it. Donald Trump needs no introduction. He is known for his blunt style. He doesn't shy away from controversy. This has made him a polarizing figure, but it has also earned him a loyal following. Joe Rogan is also known for speaking his mind. His podcast covers a wide range of topics. He has guests from all walks of life. This has made his show very popular, but it has also led to accusations of bias.
Both men have been criticized. Some say they spread misinformation. Others say they give a platform to dangerous voices, but their supporters praise their honesty. They say Trump and Rogan are not afraid to speak the truth. The pairing of Trump and Rogan was bound to be explosive. They are both masters of communication. They know how to capture an audience, and they are not afraid to challenge the status quo.
The interview was released on Spotify. It was also uploaded to YouTube, but there was a delay on YouTube. This sparked controversy. Some people cried foul. They claimed censorship. They said the tech giants were trying to silence Trump.
Joe Rogan addressed the issue directly. He said it was a technical glitch. There was no attempt to censor the interview. He assured everyone that it would be available soon.
This incident highlights a growing concern. People are worried about censorship online. They fear that big tech companies have too much power. They worry that these companies are silencing dissenting voices. Rogan's clarification helped to calm the waters, but the incident left a mark. It showed how quickly misinformation can spread, and it highlighted the importance of transparency from tech companies. Section 4. Reaching the Rogan generation, a strategic move.
Joe Rogan has a huge following. His listeners are loyal. They trust his opinions. This makes him a valuable asset for any politician.
Trump knows this. By appearing on Rogan's show, he is trying to reach a new audience. Rogan's audience is largely made up of young men. This is a demographic that Trump needs to win over.
Young men are often disillusioned with politics. They are looking for something different. Trump is hoping to be that something different.
The interview was a strategic move by Trump. It allowed him to bypass traditional media. He was able to speak directly to potential voters, and he was able to control the narrative.
This is the future of politics. Politicians will increasingly turn to alternative media. They will use platforms like Rogan's to reach voters. This is a direct response to the decline of trust in traditional media. Section 5. The future of media and political influence.
The Trump-Rogan interview is a sign of the times. It shows how media is changing. It also shows how politicians are adapting to these changes. The old rules no longer apply.
Social media and podcasts are now major players in the media landscape. They have the power to make or break a politician. Politicians who understand this will have a significant advantage.
The interview also raises important questions. What is the role of traditional media in the age of social media? How can we combat misinformation online? These are questions that we need to answer as a society.
One thing is for sure, the media landscape is evolving. The Trump-Rogan interview is just the latest example of this evolution. We can expect to see more unconventional media appearances from politicians in the future. This is the new normal.